Right, and we have returned with the brutal Ultimate Doom. Yes, this is not only the Ultimate Doom, it has the brutal mod running on its background. Yes, and not only that, as I have to actually make a rectify a mistake of mine. Well, at least a mistake I noticed, or one that I can't rectify, which is to call the mod which overhaul the engine, I think, or at least make the graphics much better. Yes, eye candy, look how shiny it is. Excuse me. The such mod Zandronum. Now that's entirely mistaken. Yes, the right way, not the right way. The name is Zandronum. I don't know why I've been calling it Zandronum. So let's try not to call it Zandronum again. I will do my best, but not to call it Zandronum. I don't know why I've been calling that, but if I do so again, I do apologize. Let's call it Zandronum, which is the right way. Yes, not the right way, it's the real name. Yes. So now we've cleared out this area here. I've been actually appreciating, yes, the changes that the brutal mod does to the game. You can see here there's a lot of bits and pieces on the floor. And I've been thinking how. By the way, I don't know how to activate this secret here, even though we don't need the armor there, so I'm not bothered with that. Actually, let's go ahead and go over or beyond this red door, which is still required. But I was saying that I was actually enjoying the changes that the Brutal Doom does to the game. One of them being this. Yes, you can see here this power. Not only the overpower, how overpowered the player becomes with all these weapons. Yes, you can see here how quickly and easily I kill enemies with these updated weapons, but how much of a difference the player does to the map itself, yes, to the game itself. Because now you kind of become responsible for what you see before you. When you see all these bits and pieces, you realize that you've been here, yeah, you've made a difference to this world. Making it more believable, yes. Really making part of it, feeling like you are an element of change to the world. Now there's a secret here which I already know. Come on, guys. There we go. I think one of them is still alive. Yes. So yeah, this is one of the great changes that the Brutal Doom does to the game. Yes, to actually make the player feel like part of the world, responsible for it. It's like, I think I just said that, haven't I? You are painting a canvas with blood and bullets, really. But that's your work, yes. That's your. It's a weird way to call it. That's your art. Well, let's stay with your work, your responsibility. Not only that, as the AI has been, I think, upgraded, updated, and now they don't stay still waiting for you to come by. They are actively looking for you. They do not have to wait for you to pass by before reaching you. I'm too far away from the enemy there. So many guys here, Jesus Christ. You know, this time around it was close enough. So yeah, all this AI changes also make the game more believable. But one thing that wasn't changing on the AI, it's something I think was the responsibility of the game developers. Yes, was actually to make enemies in fight. Yes, that's something really genius. I'm not entirely sure if Doom was the one who introduced that to the game. I do think so. The first game to have such feature. And oh, he can blow up this barrel and kill me. Yeah, that's smart. They do blow up barrels and try to kill you that way. So that makes the game really more enjoyable, yes, and challenging too. But what I was going to say that the developers, the original guys, where the hell did they come from? Have you been following me all the way from? Yeah, can you see how much better the AI is? On the original Doom, they did not do that. They would stay still. And the sprite would not be activated until the player get closer to the monster. Yeah, sometimes even when you get closer, they wouldn't really respond. Yes, they would be much more static, much more passive. Not here. They will actually seek you out and try to kill you, like they should do so. So yeah, I was going to say, praise the game for the infighting. Have I been here? Yes, I have. for the infight. It's something that is on the DNA of the game. They might as well be the first one to introduce the game such feature. But don't quote me on that. I don't know if that's true or not. Fact is that it really is a great idea. You can see that in many games today. Minecraft, by the way, is one of them. Yes, it has been introduced to the game, even though it's not a FPS game. It's just this one. Doesn't matter. I think it's a good idea to introduce it in every game possible because it makes the game, like I think I said that, the game more believable. There's a guy there, but I can barely see him. Yeah. Yeah, it can be a little hard to see that on YouTube. It's really hard for me to see on the darkness here, on the flashing lights. So don't mind that. If you can see it, it's very likely that I cannot see it either. So yeah, in fighting, it's something not only that made the games more believable, but it's also entertaining. Yes, to see that the monsters are not only going for the player, they are actually fighting themselves. So they are alive. Well, not alive, but they are much more authentic. Yes, they have thoughts of their own. They get angry, and they are not there just to be killed by you. They actually kill themselves. They are more like real beings. Of course, we all know they are not real beings, but sometimes when you are in the heat of the game, you end up forgetting, sort of forgetting about that. Have I picked up all the helmets and health potions? I think I did, but if I haven't, doesn't mind. I gotta say it's kind of hard to think of all I have to say and play the game at the same time. So if you end up forgetting something, perhaps whatever, you know, whatever is it that I end up forgetting, do not mind me. It's kind of hard to pay attention to everything. I'm really not that good at multitasking, so there goes my excuse for you. So right, is there any secrets that left behind? I think the only one left is that one with the armor that way. Can you see the arrow? I don't know if the YouTube will allow you to see that arrow this way. It is hard to see. Here's a little complicated. There's two ways to do that. I can go through the secret here. I know there's a secret here somewhere. Or we can go the traditional way. Let's go to the traditional way and shred enemies apart. Try not to get killed, not through us, as I was expecting to be the case. I'm not going to go down there again. I'm going to take the shortcut here and show you the secret instead. There's still a guy there. Did I kill that guy? I cannot see him. Yeah. Because of the shining lights, I cannot see the guy properly. I haven't picked up everything there. Let's go back. Right, so we talk a little bit about the infight and how genius and great feature. Where the hell did you come from? Wait, what? Are they respawning or something? Oh, anyway. Yeah, how much of a difference is a gameplay feature? Yeah, gameplay feature it makes, yes, and even to the world, yes, the game itself. I think we are pretty much by the way end of this. Yeah, we are pretty much at the end of this. Let's just give them a press there, blow them up. Has anyone survived? Yes, this guy down here. Yeah, not anymore. So in fights, the AI really great changes. And that's, by the way, if I wasn't clear about that, something added. I don't know if it's the Zandronum mod who added that or the Brutal Doom, but whoever did that did an awesome job, and they will know they did it. Right, at the end of this level, let's proceed to the next one. Yeah, forgot one secret which I do not know how to access, and probably some extra items. Well, at least 2 armors which I could not use because I was beyond 100% on armor. Let's see what's the next level. Oh, I know this one. It can be a little difficult, this one, if I'm not careful. Let's see. Anyone else alive here? Yeah, well, plenty of guys alive. Oh, this guy. Ooh, I would hate to get. Let's get the proper weapon. This one. This guy's still alive too. I really hate to get cornered by those beasts like that. Yeah, the next point I think I should be talking about. Just look at this. you really feel empowered. Yes, this way. I don't know if I said anything about the game being the problem of being the problems or the traps that a game designer or perhaps even a developer might fall when making his game, giving too much power to a player. Now this game does not fall in that trap, but the game can become a little boring, yes. If you are too powerful, you don't have a challenge, but not in this case. And I was thinking, why the hell in this game, in this case, you do not feel bored or like there's a lack of challenge. And I think that's because part of the gameplay, or what you seek in this game, is actually to be overpowered, to feel powerful, to see all the animations, really, all the changes you make to the world when being so powerful. Now challenges are good, and perhaps it can even make the game more enjoyable, but being overpowered is not a problem here. Because look at this, look at all the changes you see before you as you kill the enemies, yes. How the game transforms before you when you are... Oh, I did something dumb there, which was to actually get close to the barrel and go in the map. But that's because I'm too... is there anyone here? Too distracted with the game. Well, the commentary and the game, so I end up doing such dumb mistakes. What was I saying again? Yes, all this power you receive in this game, the way how the game is currently is not a negative thing, not at all. I think there's a secret here. Yeah, this one. But we're clear, we killed all the enemies here, so nothing for us to worry about. Should I get this? I don't know if you get any armor in this level. I think you do, so let's try not pick up any of these items. Only the... well, I should have saved the health potions for the supercharge, which is that. Oh, this one is also open. Yeah, normally being this powerful then would make the game... would have the risk of the game being... oh, we can pick up all the secrets here now. Would have made the game too boring, yes, because, well, you just kill everybody and what? So what? Yes, all I have to do is just go around and finish the game, nothing extra to it. But not in this case, you actually want to kill everybody, you want to tear everyone and everything apart. What does this activate? There is a secret here. And... but what does this activate? Let's try and see. I really do not know what difference does this make. You cannot go through that. No, you cannot. There's this way here which is also inaccessible. So let's go through here in that case. Yes, since the objective here is to actually see all this transformation, all these animations, to feel powerful, then being powerful is not a problem. In any other game it would have been a problem. There's a secret here. Not a secret, but... oh, Jesus Christ. I missed again, didn't I? There we go. Jesus Christ. So yeah, that's okay for you to be powerful in this game if you want it. But if you still want a challenge, we can go in this mode which I'm currently playing on. Yes, which enemies are much faster, and you can even go on a higher difficulty, which I think makes you not die on the first hit or something like that. The hardest difficulty, as far as I know, is that. But don't quote me on that. I haven't tried it. I think that's what happens, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Right. What else could I be talking about here? The AI is gone. We talked about that already. The overpowered weapons and all of that is also... well, you also feel kind of too powerful on this game because it's not being balanced thinking about this mod. Yes, I'm really bad on my aim. It's been designed with the Doom you've seen on the first episode. Yes, the first intro episode. Yes, that's how the game has been adjusted. And as you may remember from that episode, I think I showed you the minigun. It's not by any means as powerful as this one. So that has a lot to count for too. Now these guys come in, we can shred them. Look at this, it's so how can I say, exciting perhaps to see the transformation that happens before you, because of you. Yes, the role you have on the game. Just look at the mess you did. You've been here, you've done this. Yes, I think I've made myself pretty clear on that as a positive aspect of the game. Oh, I know what that switch does. I'm quite I do believe so. Well, I think I could, yeah, I could cheat. You see here how they did not consider this, of course I guess, did not consider this mod when designing the level. Now you could have cheat your way inside here, like I just almost did there, by jumping and crouching, yes. But that's okay, yes, you still have a lot of fun by tearing enemies apart and stuff. Yeah, that's what that switch was for, to activate this. Now there's this guy here, I think there's a couple more guys around. No, yeah, I just killed them here. But this guy's here. There's one guy still alive here, too. And where's the pinky? Have I killed him? I think. Where's the pinky? Oh, he's dead here. Okay, so what was I talking about again? I just forgot. Oh, there's this. Is this an extra? Yeah, this is an extra. The other ending. Let's try and get to the original ending. There's a secret ending. Before, yeah, another cool thing is that, oh, that did not work as I was intending it to work. I was actually going to kick the barrel toward the enemies, yes, and use it as a trap. Very interesting gameplay change. Really making this a whole new game. Like I think I've been saying all the goddamn time, but there's no other way to speak about this. Yes. It's very intelligent from this. What? Wait! I don't remember the secret here. Very intelligent. It's the kind of thing that games now they miss. You know, all these opportunities for extra gameplay, as is the case here. They don't spend enough time thinking of how they could upgrade the game or make the game better. Even though, oh, what's this? Look, we can have this. Oh, guys here though. Yeah, this is something that's been introduced by the Brutal Doom. Yes, having some AIs helping you. Even though on the original Doom you could see that on the demos some extra guys show up, and you never really realize how you could get some AIs to help you, even though back that time I think that was more like a demo multiplayer feature instead of AI, because they didn't have that ability back then. Let's go over. Have I killed everybody here? Yeah, I think that was enough for them. Right, let's try and have a look into this. Yeah, there we go. This is the power to rip and tear enemies, but it just showed up too late. Yes, I don't think there's any more enemies left in this level for us to see how the rip and tear works in this mod. This is quite interesting. By the way, some people might think this is very violent. We're going to talk about that topic, the violence in games, later on. But I can tell you that's all up to the person. Yes, I don't think that violence in games is something particular to the games. But really, I'm not going to go over that topic right now. Let's just, because we are out of time for a fact. So I do thank you for your time. I invite you to come by the next episode so we may talk a little more about the Brutal Doom, yes, and all other features it has. Talk about the Ultimate Doom itself, yes, its design back at 1995, and some other things. So yeah, as I just said, I do thank you for your time. I cannot thank you enough for that, and hope you come by the next episode so we can continue. Remembering, if you have any insights, any thoughts of your own, please leave a comment below about it so we can discuss a little more on your point of view, perhaps. Yes, not promise you anything, but of course do not forget to be respectful about it. Oh, wait, what? Oh yeah, this secret here. So be respectful about what I've said and about what other people think and say. Yes, let's keep this civilized, shall we? So see you by the next episode. Till then. Yeah, perfect.